Hi guys, welcome back to Charlotte's Foliage. I'm actually going to show you a demonstration of how to propagate a plant that is not getting enough sun, so it's getting more leggy. And what I mean by leggy, see how there's foliage here, but there's no foliage here. But there is what we call little nodes here. That means that plants can grow from those nodes, but we have to give it the proper care. So the best way to go about this is you can propagate in water, you can propagate in sphagnum moss, you can propagate in perlite. I like to do water for pothos and monsteras because they tend to grow roots faster in water. So what you want to do is you want to cut in between where there's a node. And as long as there's a node, that plant will root. And then as far as this portion here that has the leaf, you can put this back down in soil, or you can also put it in the water. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to demonstrate that to you. So what we're actually propagating is, this is a Monstera adansonii. That's what this plant is. And this plant, same thing. This is called a Cebu blue plant. It's a pothos too. So it needs some help, and we're going to help it today. And I'll be able to show you later in another video where these plants have rooted. And as you can see, I have 2 jars here. These are my propagation jars. You can use any kind of jar. This used to be some drink my husband had, and so I'm using it. And this was just something I bought at the local Dollar Tree. So let's get right into the propagation. We need some scissors. Hold on just one moment. I wasn't quite prepared. I thought I had some scissors with me. Okay guys, so I have my scissors. I'm going to move these bottles out of the way while we do the cutting. Okay, so there's a node here and there's a node here. So if I want to, I could cut here, but because that's so far on the end, we'd like to use that as the bottom piece inside the drawer. So I'm going to cut here. Then I'm going to cut here because there's another node. Here's another node here. I'm going to cut right here. And there's another node. So I'm going to cut here. So you get the picture. Okay? So this can go straight down in water. And there's a node here. And that's a demonstration of where a node is that already has a leaf coming out of it on the stem. There's another node. So this can go directly down in water. Because this needs to go down in water, you really don't need this leaf. And it will grow right at where that growing point was. But we need this length here so we can put it down inside the bottle. And let's get started doing that. It's okay to go ahead and get your water ready. I'm just using regular water, but you can use distilled water. I'm in my bathroom because it's so noisy in the other parts of the house. So I'm going to use this water here. And you just simply stick it down like this. Now these nodes are kind of short. So what we're going to need to do is create a barrier on top here. And because I'm in my bathroom, I don't have a whole lot to use. But I'll give you an example you can't use tissue paper, but I'll show you an example of how you would do. You kind of like poke a small hole in some like cellophane paper, cellophane wrap. Uh-oh, that didn't work. That one fell down in there. But anyway, this, you get the picture. I'm not going to demonstrate it here on film because I don't want it to fall down in there. I'm just going to have to wait till I get my cellophane wrap in the kitchen. But you see how that's sticking up? And as long as it can touch water, then that node will grow. So we're going to go over here, put those cuttings over here. And we're going to do the same thing with the Cebu plant. See? See how it's leggy? It even has a new growth point on there. So because of that, I'm not going to disturb that growth point. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up here. And then I'm going to cut here. Because, why am I cutting here? There's a growth point that I don't want to disturb, but there's also another node there. And it's long, so I can get it down in the jar like this. See? So we're going to do it that way. And then I think I'm going to cut here. And we've got 2 nodes on that one. And then I'm going to cut here. And then here we've got another long growth point and a stem, and a leaf. So we're going to keep it long like that. And the reason for that is because you want to be able to get it in your propagation jar. And get some fresh water. And you can fill it all the way up to the top. I like this bottle because it has a smaller hole at the top, whereas this one is a little larger. And that way I can keep the leaf standing above the water. See? And you just stick it in water just like that. And in about 2 or 3 weeks, you'll start seeing little roots. I also like using clear jars because this way you can see the growth, okay? So I'm not going to put these in here just yet because I'm going to put something above it so that they won't fall. I just wanted to get in and show you an actual demonstration of propagation in water. Later on, I'll do another video and show you propagation in sphagnum moss. Now, it'll grow in sphagnum moss because the moss stays wet, but it takes a little bit longer. Water propagation tends to grow certain plants faster. But I just want to thank you again for watching, subscribing, and sharing. I hope you tell your friends about my channel because I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, and it really would help. Your subscription would help, and so would theirs. So we appreciate you for watching, and have a fantastic Sunday. Bye.